Welcome to your monthly astrology. I'm not on film, you might have noticed. That's because I went on a long hike yesterday and got totally sunburned. I'm staying off camera until I've recovered, but it's not that bad. But I got Leo rising. This month we have a very intense time. It's one of the most important months of the year. That is because it's eclipse season and we've got 5 planets going retrograde. Very, very, very big news. Here's your monthly astrology. Hey Aquarius, how you doing? You're feeling very frisky and very eager to please when it comes to your relationships, but there's a lot of emotion and intensity going on when it comes to your relationships in July. That's because Mars, the planet of action, fire, passion and anger, is in your relationship zone. So if something's not working for you in relationships, you might be very feisty or find yourself getting angry or not knowing how to channel your energy. So it's important that, you do something physical, go out for a run, do whatever it is that you like to do that's physical before you have any conversations that are challenging, particularly as Mercury, the planet of communication, is going retrograde along with 5 other planets, namely, or including Mercury, 5 planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune and Pluto are all in on the act. And that's going to have quite a big impact on you because you don't really like going backwards. You're a forward-thinking sign. You're like, yeah, I'm a visionary. I'm all about the future. But sometimes we have to go backwards to go forwards, as the saying goes. And there are things that you need to deal with. Possibly you're also thinking about an ex, or an ex maybe get in touch. And you're dealing with your karma. You're dealing with maybe the impact that relationship had on you. How do you feel damaged by a past relationship? Do you feel changed by a past relationship? Is there something that you need to resolve with an ex-lover? All of that will be coming to a massive head this month. And one way or the other, it's likely that you will resolve it and you'll find out what's going on. But in other news, and perhaps possibly more significantly, the new moon in Cancer and the total solar eclipse is in your position of health and well-being. It's very, very important that you take care of yourself this month, that you nurture your beautiful self, and that you pay attention to the details. Triply important, in fact, that you pay attention to the details, because Mercury is retrograde, and this eclipse, which is all about hidden things, is in your sort of work and organisation and keeping your shit together vibe. So, are you up to date in paying your bills? Are you looking after your health correctly? Are you putting all your effort into your work in the way that you could? Because your effort will pay off, but if you're cutting corners, you're going to be caught out. So I highly recommend that you focus. As I say, Mercury is going retrograde in your relationship zone. There's a lot to talk about connected to the past. Even if you don't want to, it's probably going to come up. The Sun is trine Neptune around the 11th of July. And that's quite good for you because you have a very honest and soulful conversation with someone else, or even with yourself, about how secure you feel and how you feel about how organised you are, how you feel about your work, how you see yourself going forward when it comes to abundance and success. And there's kind of a psychic revelation. An answer is coming from somewhere. It may be that someone says the right thing at the right time, but you're open to learning and changing and finding out what you need to do to go to the next level. There's also a super powerful message coming to you spiritually around the full moon in Capricorn and the lunar eclipse. You may only partially see or partially psychically sense this important message, but it will be revealed. A secret could also be revealed. Make sure it's not your secret. So if you've got any secrets, I'll be very, very careful around the 16th of July, because light is being shed in the dark corners, and you're going to find something out that's very valuable to you for the future. Now, there may be also, you may be trying to decide about a relationship with Venus opposing Saturn. There's a part of you might sort of maybe not be able to get your head straight about whether you're fantasizing about someone or whether it's reality, or whether you should be doing this, to having a relationship with someone, or whether you shouldn't, whether it's not right for you. And your head and heart are in a bit of a dilemma You're feeling pushed and pulled, yeah? And you don't want to be controlled by a relationship. If someone's controlling, it might really put you off them this month. With Venus trine Neptune, you're having a spiritual revelation about yourself and how to heal and how to organise your life so that it works for you. On the 22nd UK time, we have the Sun entering Leo, and it goes into your relationship zone. There should be a real uplift in your relationships from the 22nd. I mean, as I say, it's quite stormy cosmic weather, so fingers crossed, but you're feeling more confident, and hopefully you're working on your self-love, and you're working on, knowing that you're lovable, because that will really, really help you. Mercury is conjunct Venus as well. You are working on yourself so that you can improve your relationships. Perhaps you realise that you've got into some negative patterns or reactions. Sometimes we react to things and we know that actually we're being a bit of a dick. So, perhaps there's some... I do it. I can sort of, say things and I don't mean it, and it's a pattern. We all do it, but we've got to find out where it's coming from and heal it. And you'll be able to do that this month. Basically, there is a lot going on, but the potential is for you to move through stuff and really make great strides forward when it comes to your intimate relationships. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.